Just a moment, sister dear.
Oh, Alan, what a nice surprise.
I'm amazed to see you up at this hour, Tracy. 10 o'clock was usually dawn for you.
Yes, well, I'm going jogging, part of my new health plan.
In that outfit? You disappoint me, Tracy. You've lost your knack for lying.
You certainly haven't improved your sense of humor, have you, dear?
Don't try to bluff me. You're just sneaking around trying to find out if Father changed his will.
Will? Changed? Now, why on earth would that matter to me?
Matter to you? You're hysterical with fear over it.
I'm hysterical with fear? You haven't been calm for a moment since you
Tracy,
found out.
As you requested, I've asked all the servants if they know where Mr. Ned went this morning.
So Mr. Ned is also out at the crack of dawn, is he?
The chauffeur said that he took out his motorcycle a few minutes ago on an errand for Mr. Quartermain.
Errand to where?
He didn't know, ma'am.
Thank you, Jennings.
You're shameless. You would use anyone, you would do anything to get the advantage with Father.
I don't know what on earth you're talking about. I just want my son to run an errand for me.
Well, it looks like you're going to have to do the errand for yourself, Tracy.
I think I'd rather wait for Ned.
That could be for hours.
Alan, you don't really think that I'm stupid enough to leave you alone here with our father.
That's a two-way street, Tracy. I wouldn't give you the same chance either.
Alan, you can't hang around here all day. You're a doctor. Remember your Hippocratic oath?
I'm more concerned about the hypocrites in this house. I'm not worried about dear old dead Hippocrates. Anyway, I've canceled all my appointments so I can look after my own father.
Over my dead body.
What a good idea.
What the hell's going on?
Get your hands off of him.
Shut up.
I will not. How dare you
Stop
push him
it,
like
both
that?
of you.
Don't you raise your voice in this house, young man.
You almost tore my shirt. You practically broke my neck.
I'll be around to finish the job when the time comes.
I'm calling the police.
What do you know about Father's will?
Father? Grandfather? Edward? What are you talking about?
My father's will. What of the will around here matters?
I don't know.
You don't know what will matters?
I mean, I don't know anything about Grandfather's will. Why would I? He never talks to me about money except how to make it.
You must know that the easiest way to make it is to inherit it.
I know nothing about Grandfather's will.
Just good old happy-go-lucky Ned, just gone off fishing with his old grandfather. What a coincidence that fishing happens to be his passion.
It's springtime, Alan. You go fishing in the springtime.
Fishing for money?
No.
Then why right after do you go fishing with him? The lawyer shows up here in the house.
Grandfather said that they were going fishing.
They haven't been fishing for years. You go fishing with my father, and then all of a sudden the lawyer is here, and he's changing the will.
We went fishing because we wanted to have a good time. I don't know anything about Grandfather's will, and I don't care because I never want him to die.
Sweetheart, Alan doesn't mean to upset you.
Well, he's doing a damn good job of it, Mother.
Look, just ignore him, okay? You and I will carry on this conversation upstairs in private. We'll have a little chat.
All of a sudden, no one understands English. I said I don't know anything about Grandfather's will, and I meant it.
Yes, darling, I understand.
No! I'm not getting sucked into this crazy game you two are playing. I don't know what Grandfather's up to, but I wouldn't blame him if he gave every damn penny to the Brazilian rainforest. Neither one of you gives a damn about Edward Quartermain, the human being. Why should he give a damn about you?
How dare you infer that I don't love my own father? What the hell do you think I hung around here in Port Charles to look after him for when I could have been out making a reputation for myself?
Oh, excuse me, is the martyr implying that I ran out and left him holding the bag? You had all the reputation you could handle sweeping the floors at General Hospital.
And I would gladly sweep the floors for Mother and Father if necessary, if that's what I had to do while you were around with the rich and sickening spending his hard-earned
Give
money.
me a break! Hearing you two together, I don't blame Grandfather for getting the hell out of town.
Out of town?
Where's he going?
You're kidding.
If you know where he's going...
And don't tell us.
Tell you? I'd rather be dead.
What a good idea.
All the copies have been made? Good. Then get over to the courthouse right away and get the new will recorded. Right. Mr. Quartermain wants it all legal and binding, with the originals back in the files by the end of business. Today. Thanks, Maureen. You're a gem. Thank you. I know we'll have a great time. See you next week. Well, all done? Absolutely. All the T's have been crossed and the I's have been dotted, and I'm ready and raring to go.
I'll tell you, it's time for you to leave already.
And if we plan on getting that plane, we just about have time.
Daddy, I know how much you need this trip.
Yes, you certainly have earned it, sir.
Oh, I'm going to miss you.
The house won't be the same without you, Father.
Well, you haven't tipped my hand as to where I'm going, have you?
No, sir, not a peep out of me.
Good. You learned your lesson well.
Take care of yourself, Grandfather. Have fun.
You have a nice trip, Father.
That'll do. Good. don't you forget our little plan.
Everything will be all ready by the time you return, darling.
Goodbye. Well, we're off.
Have a safe trip, sir.
Thank you, Jenny.
Bye, Daddy. I love
Father.
you.
Well, now I suppose you'll all go running off in different directions.
Not necessarily, Grandmother. I'd like to spend a little time with you this afternoon, keep you company.
Oh, that would be lovely, dear. And I hope you'll all be back here for dinner tonight.
Guarantee it.
Well, I hope I'll be able to make it. I've got an appointment downtown.
Really? Where are you going?
I have someone I have to see. I don't know when I'll be back.
Oh, that's great. I have an appointment downtown as well. We'll drive together. Think of all the gasoline we'll save.
Grandfather's a dashing boulevardier.
Oh, yes, indeed. He loves strolling along the streets in Paris with me on his arm. And we'd stop at the little bistros on the way and for a glass of wine. And he never failed to buy me flowers from the gypsy children who came around.
That sounds so romantic, Mother.
Grandfather's a pretty romantic guy. He brings you flowers every day still, doesn't he, Grandmother?
Oh, yes, every single day.
Never saw that side of Father.
You haven't been looking, dear.
You know, Ned, there really is no point in you hanging around here listening to tales of bygone days and flowers. Why don't you go grease your motorcycle?
Oh, no, I wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. Grandmother and Grandfather really cut a rug in their day.
We still do, in our own quiet way.
You know, I love the idea of Grandmother and Grandfather having lived and loved together all these years, and now they seem more in love than ever.
Now, that's very true.
Well, I guess it's an example to us all, isn't it, Alan?
In fact, you know, Edward invited me to go along with him on a romantic little trip as soon as he gets back.
Really? Where did you say he went on his trip, Mother?
I didn't say, dear.
I thought it was Ned that didn't say.
That's right, I didn't.
Well, at least you can tell us how long he's going to be gone for.
Yes, at least. I mean, we should know where and how to get a hold of him in case something happens.
Absolutely, I was going to say the same thing.
If we need to get in touch with your father, Ned and I can do so. Nothing's going to happen to both of us at the same time, is it?
That's right, as long as you wear a helmet when you come riding with me, Grandmother.
I promise I will always wear my helmet.
Mother, you wouldn't dare.
Oh, yes, I would.
Heavy rain continues in the Ohio Valley, and there are tornado alerts in southern
Alan,
Ohio and Indiana.
how
Much
soon do you
needed
think we
rain
should
is
leave for the
scheduled
lawyers?
It's just about time.
And should reach Pennsylvania
Excuse
and the
me.
western part
Yes,
of
Jennings.
New York State
Cook would
by
like to know how many will be here for dinner.
Oh, I don't know. How soon do you think we'll be back?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We'll try and get back.
Mr. Ned?
I'll be here.
Shall we?
You bet.
Let's go.
Grandmother misses Grandfather. She'd never say it, but I think she'd like to have her family with her at dinner tonight.
Darling, we'll try.
Can't you take a look at Grandfather's new will tomorrow?
That's not what Tracy and I are up to anyway. I have to look after things while Father's away.
And I have to look after your uncle looking after things. I'm
is
sure
that
you
supposed to
understand
mean?
what
Hold it
it's
just a minute.
supposed to mean.
Come on, Tracy.
Mother, please, just a second.
Charles, destined for the Bahamas, is missing. The
Did he say
pilot of
Flight
the plane
413?
had radioed
Yes.
Paradise Island Airport for a clearance to land when the aircraft disappeared from radar tracking.
That's the flight that
The
Grandfather and his
tower has
lawyer
been
were on.
unable to make further contact.
I don't believe
I'm
it.
telling you, Grandfather was on that flight.
We received further reports. And now, our music continues.
Nah.
We have a second report from the Port Charles Airport. Flight 413, when last heard from, was 300 miles due south of Bermuda. Coast Guard and search planes have been dispatched to the area. We'll give you another update as soon as possible.
I can't believe this.
Are we sure that Daddy and Mr. Kane are on that flight?
Yes, we are, Mother. I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Maybe they didn't even make the flight. Maybe they didn't get on board. You know, who knows, right?
Are you calling the airport?
Yes.
Maybe there's some kind of mistake.
Busy.
All the lines can't be busy.
After a
line
report
was
like
busy,
that,
all
yes,
right?
they can.
You know, I always thought if Daddy took a flight that the flight wouldn't dare crash.
Oh, it's busy. I'm going to the airport.
I'll drive you.
Wait a minute!
What?
What about Mother?
Oh, God, Mother.
Well, you'll be here for her, won't
Of
you?
course I'll be here, but what do I say to her? Do I tell her what we've heard, or do I wait?
Wait, shh. We have to wait until we're more certain of things, okay? We will wait until we're more certain of things. That's it.
Not certain about what things, Alan?
Oh, Mother, come.
Something's wrong. What is it?
Just come and sit down. We don't have all the facts yet, Mother.
Yes, I heard you say that. Oh, it's Edward.
Mother?
Has he been taken ill? Tell me and I'll go to him.
Not ill, Grandmother. His plane is missing.
Oh, Edward.
No, Mother, you must understand. It's just supposedly missing. We don't even know that there's been an accident yet, okay?
Does Mr. Kane's family know about this?
Only if they heard it on the television or the radio, but one of us will make sure to call them, okay?
Have we called the airport?
Yeah, all the lines are busy. When you came in, Alan and I were getting ready to go to the airport.
I'll be here with you.
Oh, thank you, dear. So, at this moment, all we know is that the plane is missing.
Only reported missing, that's all.
I see.
Which means that we shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Oh, I won't. Alan, dear, shouldn't you be getting to the airport?
Yes, I just want to make sure that you're all right, that's all.
I'm all right, dear. I shall remain all right.
Okay.
Where's Daddy?
Oh, it's all right, darling. It's all right.
I'll call you as soon as I know anything, all right, Mother?
Thank you, dear. And, Alan, don't give up on your father. The plane has been reported missing, not lost. Now, you go and do what you have to do, and I'll stay here with Tracy. Oh, but Ned,
Yes.
you drive Alan to the airport.
Right. Come on, Alan.
Okay.
Now, run along, dear, run along.
Mother, I think I'm going to fall apart.
Oh, go ahead and fall apart, darling. Later, then, if I fall apart, you can help me.
Mother, do you know where Ashton is?
Well, I think he's on the yacht. Do you need him?
No. No, I don't need
It might be
him.
a good idea to have him here.
Do you think it would be?
Well, if not for you, then for Ned.
You're right.